So, which camera did I buy and why did I buy it? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider Ramblings. Today we're going to be looking at the new action cam that I bought and the reasons why I decided on this one rather than the others that are commonly available. So, without further ado, we're going to do a unboxing, which seems to be very popular. So under this scarf is the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So what you get in the box, and afterwards I'll explain why I decided to buy this one. So it's quite a small box. You can actually see from the measurements here, it's probably what, 7 inches there or thereabouts long or high, and inside you have the Ace Pro 2 and a set of booklets, and below that and below this there are some other items. So let's have a look first of all. So this is the camera. It has the lens guard, it has a guard for the screen on the back, and it has a warning sticker to say that this area gets hot. So we shall take those off because it probably won't work as well without it. Now you've probably seen lots of unboxings on this, but I'll go through the camera with you in a moment. So we'll put it there. You get a spare battery, which is nicely wrapped up on the 2 battery set. You get a set of manuals, which I'll come to in a minute. You get the magnetic mounting clip with instructions on how to use it, and you basically offer it up, press the button and make sure it goes click. Make sure it goes click. So offer it up and make sure it goes click. The rear screen of course opens, so you can have it facing you if you're vlogging or whatever they say. And the other thing in the box is the second microphone guard for when you're diving in the water or in heavy rain, it says. In the little pack that you get, there is the obligatory silica gel, a USB to USB-C, they're both USB-C charging cables, a rubber thingy. I have absolutely no idea what that's for, but I imagine, and this is a guess, that it's a second seal for the lens, but that's the only thing I can think of. And then you have your obligatory manual, so it gives you instructions about the wind guard and things like that. You've got your safety guidelines, waterproofing, basic instructions, and I do mean very basic, your warranty card, and of course some stickers. Everybody likes stickers. I must admit I don't use them at all, but never mind. So we will put those back in the packet. No idea what I'm going to do with that. We shall put most of this away just for now. Okay, so the camera itself, it's quite heavy actually. I have a GoPro 3 which I've had for many years and haven't been using except for on statics, and it's considerably heavier than the GoPro 3 in its waterproof case. I might get a balance and a set of scales and see. But yes, as you can see, I'm not actually filming on the GoPro 3, I'm filming on another camera. So you have the screen at the back, you've got the power button at the top, you've got the stop-start button, you've got a small screen at the front which gives information, you've got the battery cover, and you've got the USB card and the USB-C port. And the microphone is quite stiff, the cover is there. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a thick piece of foam covering the whole of the inside of that, which helps as the wind guard. And you make sure, and it is important, they say, to make sure that these doors are fully closed and that there's no visible, I think they said there's a red thingy, I can't see it, but I don't know if you can see that, but there is a seal around the inside, a rubber seal, so that's what helps to keep it waterproof. So let's have a look. Switch it on. So it's just a quick press and on it comes. And so you've got a camera, taking a camera. I've already put an SD card in it and I've been learning how to use it. So that's the camera. And so the thing is, why did I choose this? Now, quite honestly, one man's meat is another man's poison, so there'll be people out there saying, oh, you should have gone for the DJI, you should have gone for the GoPro, or you should have gone for something else. I have I've got about 4 little cameras, not including the one on my helmet. And I decided that this time I needed to look at exactly what I can do with cameras and what I actually need the camera for. And so I actually wrote down the information. I am absolutely useless with cameras. So f-stops, ISOs, focal lengths, all of this, I have no idea. Film speeds, I mean, you know, it's right over the top of my head. And that also goes for fixing things in post. So having raw data to me is terrible, because I've got no idea what to do with it, no idea how to fix it. So the first thing I needed was something that was automatic, that would work automatically, that would do a lot for me without me having to fiddle about. Now, I know that most action cameras now come with all sorts of fancy gizmos and gimmicks, but what makes this action camera slightly different is it has an AI chip. And although it doesn't have AI effects as such, what you can do with it is ask it to analyze your videos and get the best bits and things like this. So I wanted something that could do things like that for me. I also wanted it to be very easy to use. I wanted it so I could use it in the dark as well, and that was very important because most cameras do not function well in the dark, especially if you're on a motorbike at night. It's quite literally, you've got, you know, a type of thing. So that's the problem. So consequently, because this has a very good, I think it's called PureVideo, I haven't played, so I don't know, but because this has a very good night mode, that was one of the things. The other thing is that it can do 8K, and although I don't have the facilities to do 8K yet, at some point in the future I'll need it, but it will do 4K at various speeds, I think up to about 120 frames a second, something like that, which is major on that. But I'm going to use it in 30 frames a second, or possibly even in 25 frames a second, because of using it on the motorbike. So I spent a long time looking at basically the DJI Action 5, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, I looked at the Go 2, the Insta360 Go 2, and I looked at the GoPro. Now, because a lot of people are having problems with the GoPro overheating, and I'll be using this in temperatures up to probably about 40 degrees in bright sunlight, I felt that the GoPro probably wasn't a good idea. So that was one of the problems. I decided that I needed something more reliable. And when I looked at various people on YouTube's reliability tests and so on, yes, the DJI and this, they were both fairly reliable and that type of thing. One of the other things I like about this camera is it has a dashcam mode. So I can actually plug it into the power, it will start up and just start recording. And because you can just set the defaults, that's what I want. I just want something easy to use. So that's why I got it. So the next question is, how am I going to connect sound? Because I need it to be waterproof, so that means this door has to stay on. And so we will be making a video as to how I'm going to use a microphone with this. So that's for next time. So please like, comment, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.